Hey YouTube, welcome to the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. I'm going to show you a cool little device I've been using this gardening season to save you lots of time, probably save you lots of water. But before I get into what this device or system is, let me tell you about some exciting stuff coming up on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to catch all the upcoming content that's on the way. Got a 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery we'll be doing a video on in the next few days. Two different mini chainsaws. Real excited about those brands that I'm going to be able to test, so stay tuned for that as well. And also got some cool boots from a company. But anyhow, on to today's content. This was purchased by myself. Wasn't sponsored or anything like that. This is my own choice. I was trying to find a solution to save me some time and watering during this gardening season this year. I hand water. I don't have sprinklers or fertigation set up like that, just due to the terrain and just the various different way the beds are set up. This is an Ecowit moisture meter. It's a probe sensor. So it's got a probe that you stick in the soil, and you can see it's dirty. It's nasty. It's been sitting out since about the 1st of May. So it's got a probe in there, and it reads the soil moisture. You can see on the little display right here. So it gives you the time, soil moisture. It's got a little cool little flower pot right there on the side. See it right there, and it shows you your total depletion of water is how this works. I'm not going to get into all the nerd details of how it works, but just suffice it to say it works. You can calibrate this to meet your soil. Different soil mediums have different total depletion levels, the way it senses. But this, I left it on the factory calibration. You can offset it depending on your soil type. But just the probe right there. It's got the battery in here, protective cap, and it's got a little red light on the top that blinks every 70 seconds to update the display. So it works from 100 meters away. So I keep the display in the house beside my weather station to know if I need to water or not. So I'm going to put the probe back into where its spot where it's been sitting, right there. You can go all the way, all the way to the top and cover it. Just kind of keep the battery compartment out. I'm just sticking it right there near the root zone of the plants. You can put it in the middle of the beds. You can put it right on a root zone. And what we're monitoring today is Carolina Reapers. So let's see if we got, there we go. There's them little boogers right there. They really just started putting on some size when it got hot, which they're pretty good sized plants. And I got some huge African marigolds up here too in this bed, about 3.5 foot tall Reaper plants. But anyhow, just gonna show you a little footage of them while we're waiting on this to update. Like I said, every 70 seconds. I'll have a link in the description of the video too for this meter. It was $36 when I bought it and had a coupon, and I'm pretty sure it still got a coupon at time of filming. So just give this thing a few seconds, bear with me, and it'll update. And then we'll talk about the moisture levels and when I water with this current setup. If you got a clay-based soil or rocky soil, you may have to calibrate or just learn. And what I did, there we go. We got a reading now. So we're at, let me try to get this where you can see. It's kind of bright out here today. 23% soil moisture. So instead of calibrating this to offset, it's probably a little higher than 23. Actually, if you check with a different probe, but I didn't calibrate. I've just done the touch test to feel the moisture level. It's got some moisture in it. And this is kind of an organic living soil, if you will. It's got rabbit compost, mushroom compost, rabbit manure, stuff like that is what this soil consists of. No clay and nothing like that. This is just basically bunches of bag soil and different compost stuff mixed together. So living soil, you want around 30-35% moisture for the microbial activity to work. So I've been around 20%. I'll water. This is the middle of the day. It's 95 out here. This will probably deplete down to 20% by evening. So if we don't get a thunderstorm, by 7 or so in the evening, I'm going to water this bed today. So if I'm around 20%, I'll water. I water till runoff, till it runs out of the little bed down here. And that'll usually get that meter at 55-60%, and it'll settle as it drains. It'll settle back in around 40%, and that'll be good for 2 or 3 days. I know a lot of people that water daily. If you water too much, you're gonna wash your nutrition out of your soil. So you gotta kind of be careful with that. You'll wash away the nutrients from the root zone and mess up the oxygen in the root zone. So 30-35% living soil is a good rule of thumb to start with, and just, you know, kind of go how your plants are reacting. I said it's like 95 out here right now. Last time I checked on the weather station, you know, the leaves aren't wilting. You know, they look pretty good. I mean, not bad for a pepper plant under direct midday sun, and you know, cherry hots beside it. So I've been kind of using this meter as a gauge for all these beds right here. They're all the same soil, same mixture, so I know, and that kind of gives me an idea. And the good thing about the probe, you can put it in whatever bed you're wanting. I've got some huge pumpkins growing, some Atlantic Giants, so sometimes I'll put it in that bed. You know, checking it too, just check around, experiment. It's fun to use it. And they also offer one with a gateway for Wi-Fi that's, you know, goes to your phone and stuff. We don't have Wi-Fi, so I bought the standalone, and you can get I think the one with the gateway will do 8 meters, so you can test all over the place. So you can see right there, the little set, you can set the time, and the little add switch right there. It's pretty simple. The instructions are good, but if you want more details on it, let me know in the comments, and I will gladly go over how to set it and calibrate it. Like I said, I left it on factory setting just to try it, and this worked well. I mean, you know, plants are healthy. I'm not watering near as much as I did last year. So I've been watering. Last year I watered every other day. This year I'm not watering near as much. So is it worth the $36, whatever it cost? Yeah, definitely. I've not watered this bed in, you know, 4 days. Yeah, so I'm getting away with a lot less watering. It saves so much time, and time's valuable. So it's worth the cost of the meter to you know, save me lots of time every evening watering, or every other evening. Another benefit too, when you don't water every day, it makes the roots work, makes them go down deeper. So you don't have to water as much. You water every day, you're going to shallow root your plants and have to water every day. So I've let the plants struggle more a little, you know, not struggle, but, you know, let them develop their root zone better by not watering as often, and they're more resistant to this hot weather and dry conditions that we get in the summertime here in the south. But one more thing, and I'll wrap the video up. But awesome little device. You know, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, love it. No complaints whatsoever. This is the last part of the video. I'll wrap it up. This is asparagus right here. Washington asparagus. Has anybody had asparagus get 5 foot tall? I mean, seriously, or 6 foot tall. It's flopping over. I've never grown asparagus. This is my first year. Is this normal for them to be that big, or are they just enjoying themselves? And look at the stems on them down in there. They're just going nuts. So I just wanted to ask anybody else that's watching that's grown asparagus to, you know, do your asparagus ferns get 5 or 6 foot tall? Just kind of a curiosity question. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video today. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Questions, anything, put in the comments. You want to see more on the Ecowit, let me know in the comments. If not subscribed, I greatly appreciate a subscription. Thank you for watching the Off Grid Mountain Homestead. Hope you have a nice day. Stay safe out there. Stay cool.